Welcome back to the Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus here at Wesley Chapel, Florida in Pascal County. I'm Mike Zanetti alongside Hunter Petty, my color commentator. Hunter, we got a great game for us today. The Wave going up against Skills Center Elite 2029. This is the sixth game, and it's for a championship. 8th grade basketball at its finest, and it should be a good one.
It should be, two best teams. Supposedly, it's the championship, so it should be a good one. We just had a great one that came down to the wire in the last game. Actually, a game winner with about 2 seconds left, so hoping we get the same type of game in this one.
Yep. I mean, that was pretty crazy. Had both teams coming back and forth, down by a decent chunk. In that last one, Holiday Hoops able to come back. Her coach had the spirit. You saw her in the fire on the bench. I mean, that got her team going. And unfortunately, didn't get the win, but they were able to fight. So tip-off is underway, and it's won by Skills Center. We are underway. Quickly. Normally, you've seen Skills Center before, and they love to move fast. This is a team that is going to do that defensively and offensively.
Oh, yeah,
and they get the first bucket of the game
We
inside.
saw them earlier today, and they were non-stop running, led by Joshua Brady. These guys love to run.
2-0 quickly for Skills Center. And the Wave answer back with the and one foul. That is Yvonne Brown. So if you didn't know what any style of this game was going to be, this is what it's going to be. Back and forth basketball, 2 possessions, 2 buckets. And we got a tie game with a chance with our first lead change. Yes, I know it's only been 40 seconds, but it's a championship. You got to have some fun, and he misses the free throw. Brady taking it up the floor, gives it to Naremic. Naremo inside, out to Brady. Spinning inside, finds Green in the corner, coming up, missing. Naremo the rebound, trying to go up, and that's out of bounds. Stays Skills Center ball. Inside, triple teamed. Naremo misses, but teammate follow up. Okiki hits the bucket. Wave down 4-2, trying to respond. Brown gives to Seriani. Seriani, the drive inside, kick to the corner, a 3. It's good. Back on top. Wave first lead of the game, 5-4.
Like you were saying, some good shot making to start this game. A little bit of back and forth.
That was true at Littleton, and that bucket was made by Okiki. So again, some fast-paced scoring, and I look down, I look up, and the bucket was already made. Seriani a mid-range, it's pure. Drew
Smooth
Seriani.
Stroke from Seriani. I feel like all lefties have the same exact jumper.
Outside, the drive in, dish to the corner. Little step back, can't hit it. Joshua Brady, a nice shot, but just rattles in and out of the rim. Drive inside, Seriani kicks to the corner. Try and work it around the top. Coleman. Dishes to Littleton. Wide open in the corner. Pump fake drive. Double teamed. Back to Seriani. And as for Skills Center, they're in a 2-3 zone. 2-3, as well as a little bit of men, but Coleman gets the bucket.
Coleman with a good use of his body to shield off the defender to get open.
See, sometimes I can never know what defenses the teams are in because they're all over the place. It's not a set zone or a set man because the 2-3 comes up, it comes back, and it's all over the place. There's a nice drive. 13 at Skills Center. Aiden Stafford, who had a great game in this tournament. Player of the game yesterday, and had a chance to talk to him. There's a reach-in foul, go out of bounds. But yeah, I think that's my apologies. That it actually looks like Skills Center is in man, but because of the way they're playing, it looks like they're in zone. There's a 3. It looked like somebody got a piece of it. Offensive rebound ripped away by Stafford, going the other way fast. Parade can look like almost going to jam it down, Okiki, but Stafford gets the 2 to fall.
Yeah, we saw this Skills Center Elite team earlier today, and these 2 guards out front, quick hands, a lot of steals in that first game.
Robert Green, a big factor in that game. He was just a sharpshooter. Not there, unfortunately, but an offensive rebound, Okiki. A little bit of a contact, but no call. Coleman brings it the other way for the Wave. 10-9, 11:40, and running in this first half. Littleton, top of the key, driving inside, finding a man in the corner. Brown, that's a bucket.
A fancy pass, underhand to the corner.
Avant Brown puts the Wave up. Skills Center going inside. Naremo, double teamed, trying to find a shot, and they say jump ball. Possession will go to the Waves. So Wave up by 2. I mean, it's been a back and forth. We've seen Skills Center up, and the Wave up.
It's a lot of action early. Love to see it in a championship game.
Well, half-court press now as well. Crossover inside for Littleton. Dish to the corners. Seriani can't hit it. Stafford the other way. Drive inside. Rebound. Green follows it up. Robert Green's first points of the day. Well, I guess not day because we already seen him. First points of the game. Championship game for the 8th grade. Inside, Okiki. Gonna be hard to stop him, but a good close out there.
Yeah, they're feeding those big guys over and over. Doesn't seem like Wave has the height necessarily to.
Nice shot from Coleman.
Stepping back to NBA range.
It just seems like whatever you can do, I can do better.
And there they go, big man to big man again.
Right back in there, Okiki. The big man in the paint got 6. I mean, keep feeding him, right?
Yeah, the Wave don't have the height to stop him.
What defense. Joshua Brady, and he pushed off with his arm. That's an offensive foul.
The quick hands of Brady and Stafford are going to be a lot to handle for the Wave today.
Not only that, you already see the defensive adjustments. First, it was a little, nonchalant basketball. Let's play our half, you play your half. Now both teams are coming up and pressing. So Stafford's already full court press with Joshua Brady who's sneaking his way up. So they're not going to back down. Seriani, cross half court. 15-14. Wave still up by 1. They got a possession as well. Drive inside. Kick to the corner. Seriani doesn't have a shot. Finds someone in the middle of the paint. Back out. No bucket.
Good ball movement there. Just short on the jumper.
Skills Center trying to respond. Stafford looking for it. They give it to him. He drives inside. Quick, but Seriani from behind says no. Beautiful block.
Seems like Skill Center Elite is just getting everywhere they want to go. It's paint, paint, paint over and over. Another shot in the
jump
paint.
Shot, yeah. I feel like he could have took his time there. Wave quick on the fast break, and he got the ball, but they say he got his hand as well.
Joshua Brady doesn't like the call.
Number 3, how many is that? That's 3? Yes, sir.
So that's number 3 on Joshua Brady, excuse me. Brady will most likely go to the bench.
Yeah, that's definitely something to watch. Only 7 minutes into this game, and Brady already has 3 fouls. We know he likes to play aggressive, so you might have to be careful here in the rest of this first half.
I don't know if he'll play the rest of the first half, but that's the good thing about Skill Center. They got a deep bench. Joshua Brady is great, but a lot of these players have been able to step up, just like Aiden Stafford, Robert Green, and Okiki, as well as Naremo, who's still switching in. But here's Stafford. Try to pass inside. Okiki says, points up. He said, throw that higher. I can get it. Malian. Sirianni crosses over inside, tipped away, and there he is out in front. Aiden Hoggebro with the bucket.
All of these guards just so quick with the hands.
Coleman trying to find some room. Skill Center tightening up on that defense. Dribbled off the foot. Dribbled the other way by Green. Looking for Stafford. He's got him. Inside. Oh, rims out. Taken away by Skill Center. Hoggebro just can't make the layup. And a timeout from the Wave. So, wow, what a first half it's been. You got 7 minutes gone by. How you feeling if you are either team? I mean, it's either team's game.
Definitely. I think Skill Center Elite really has to like what they're doing right now. Every shot seems to be in or around the paint, and that's a recipe for success.
So a 30-second timeout. You see why both teams have made it this far for a reason. 1 point game. 7:49 left in the first half. And it'll be Wave basketball. Coleman to inbound. Burnham awaiting the throw-in. He gets it. And he taps his head. Gonna go around the perimeter. Coleman's got it. He's got a screen to use. He uses it. Pump fake 3 behind the red line. Still taking their time. Be patient. Why not? It's man-to-man, so it's going to be a tough defense to break because Skill Center is very physical. Sirianni on the outside. Still unable to get inside the paint. They get double teamed and a foul. Wave coach says no handoffs. What are we doing? Got to talk, communicate.
See, with the defensive pressure that Skill Center is putting on, they're making them get out of their comfort zone.
I like that pass in. Everyone went to the backcourt, and then he got it right to Taylor.
2 more handoffs after coach says no handoffs. There's another one.
Elliott. And it's funny, this whole possession they've had the ball, I don't think they've been inside the three-point line once. You just see the defense from Skill Center. Here comes a screen. They switch, and it is a perfect defensive switch by Skill Center. They can't be touched. They got no room to go, Hunter.
No shot clock either. Just going to keep dancing
Try
on the
and
outside.
find your shot. Why not?
Find something. Somebody's got to penetrate. There goes Coleman.
There you go. On the board, and a long possession, but a worthy 2 points. Green a 3. And this is the offense skill center is. We are going to run down the floor and just drain a three. What a shot.
Waste no time.
That was about a 5-second possession compared to about a minute. See what the Wave can do. Move it inside. Burnham dribbling around, tries and get it away, and they can't save it. So we'll have some subs for the Wave. A 19-17 lead for Skill Center.
Looks like the Wave are in a 1-3-1 zone.
Offensive foul on Aiden Hoggebro.
The refs are not going to let them get away with push-offs. That's the second one we've seen already early in this first half.
100% half-court pressure immediately. Littleton trying to drive inside. The dish to Elliott. Loses it. And the Skill Center player falls on it out of bounds. Wave ball. Very back and forth game here. Elliott gets it off the inbound.
And he's got range from there. Watched him pregame, knocked down about 6 in a row from that volleyball line.
Vincent
there
trying
he
to
is.
Oh, that's a deep three from Burnham. That was a good 5 steps behind the college line. Stafford inside. Can't get the floater. Quickly the other way, the Wave. Inside, Littleton has it ripped away. Skills Center. They love the run. A mid-range pull-up in transition. It's money. Aiden Hoggebro, his 4th point of the game. And a 4-point lead for Skill Center.
It's a smooth pull-up in transition, not forcing anything, wide open.
Inside. Nice basket there. A little right-hand layup by Burnham. Allian Burnham. And one. Hoggebro coming alive. His 6th bucket back-to-back. So normally, Brady is their defensive guy who runs the floor as well as gets all the points, and now they need someone else to step up. Stafford as well. Again, this team has a lot of players, but Hoggebro stepping up.
Like you said, they're deep. The 3 fouls on Brady right away. And Aiden Hoggebro coming in and making a difference.
Tough battle for the rebound. Both teams ripping at it, and it gets thrown out of bounds. They say Wave ball. Surprised there was no jump ball there. Inbound to Sirianni. Stafford tried to reach from behind. Couldn't get it. Littleton to Burnham. A deep 3. Not going to go. I don't think that was the best shot, but I mean, he definitely has the range. Robert Green back the other way. He knows where the 3-point line is, and he is a great shooter. But I say that because he was right on the black line. All you got to be is close to the line, and I feel like that was a little bit of a force there from Mallion Burnham.
Yeah, but I did see him practicing those before the game. Hit 5 or 6 in a row, and I was like, he's got to be someone to watch here. And, I mean, he's clearly got the range, hasn't made either of them, but as a shooter myself, I know that he's going to tell him to keep shooting.
From that far, though?
Maybe he'll want to see one go through from a little closer, but
he's shooting from NBA range. A 3 is a 3, whether it's high school, college, or NBA. I mean, if he's feeling himself, he's feeling himself. But I feel like if he could just stay a little bit more patient, try and find his shot instead of trying to, chuck it up. I mean, that's just the coach and me talking. So.
Yeah, that first three he took was well beyond NBA range.
The second one was by the white line here on the separate court. So
both online, though. Just a little bit short. Take a step or two in, and
exactly right. Exactly right. So 26-19, a 7-point lead for Skill Center, and they're coming out in a full-court press. Sirianni the inbound.
This team is relentless, man. Go on a run, timeout called, and they come back in a press.
Driving inside. And the offense has been hard to come by for the Wave with just how pressureful this defense has been. Sirianni gets a screen, but there's a defender that steps right up in Hoggebro.
Just no space to work with.
Littleton trying to drive. Casey Martin not letting him breathe. Inside, tried to get blocked. It just missed the layup. Littleton back in defense. Hoggebro to Stafford. To the corner. That one's tipped away. They say Wave ball.
Looks like it bounced off Aiden's face.
See if Wave can respond. Down 7, they've had a tough time getting inside with the pressure from this defense, from the outside. And I understand why Burnham wants to shoot it, try and get his team on the board. It's just a little deep, especially with how pressure. I mean, they're not letting him breathe. Sirianni tries a shot, he can't get it. Stafford running fast the other way. Throws it up, and that's a bucket for Casey Martin.
The Skill Center lead team just makes it look so easy. Rebound, push the ball, find the big man, and it's just layups over and over.
There's another deep three, and there it is, connecting is Burnham. And that was a good 5 steps as well behind the college line, but if you got to get your offense going, that's the shot he knows he can hit. Green, a 3, and he answers right back.
And 3 of them now for Green.
Talk about how the 2 different teams look like 2 different offenses. Here's Hoggebro in transition, and an offensive foul. Great charge from Mallion Burnham. But I mean, with Burnham trying to hit that 3 in transition, you have Green coming right back and hitting a 3. I mean, they were trying to get something going forever. He hits a 3, and then Skill Center just walks right down and shoots a 3, and they're right back in it.
I know, it seems like Wave has to work so hard to get that 1 bucket, and then Skill Center lead is just coming back and making it look easy.
Coleman to Brown. Trying to find some breathing room. It's been hard to come by. Green closely guarding Coleman. He reaches. Littleton driving inside. 3, 4 defenders crash in on him. And I mean, talk about no space to breathe. He had 4 defenders swarming him.
They finally get into the paint, and every Skill Center lead player besides 1 is waiting for him.
Talk about they letting up 2 points. They don't want any points.
But he goes up strong and gets himself 2 free throws.
2 crucial free throws to try and help get back in this game. They're in the bonus now, but this is the first one. Drills the second. 4 points for Littleton. Green. Pull up mid-range. A little short, but a rebound from Martin, and it'll stay here. Minute left in this first half. An 8-point lead for Skill Center. And they get it in, and Haremo.
It just seems like the size is too much for the Wave. Even Skill Center Elite's guards are just as tall as the Wave's big man. And they're just grabbing every rebound. No second chances for the Wave.
35 seconds and running. Stafford taking his time. Skill Center up by 10, and they look like they want the last shot. 20 and running. Stafford gets it tipped away. Green has it. Trying to reset. Martin gives it back to Stafford. 10 seconds under now. Green, 8, 5, 4. Stafford driving inside. The right-hander's good. And that'll do it for the end of the first half. Your leading scorer goes to Robert Green. 11 points in that first half. I mean, it's hard to stop this Skill Center team when they play great defense in the front and backcourt, and they love to run.
And it seems like they're just a perfectly put together team. They got the defensive guards, they got the big men, they got shooters, and they're just looking like the better team right now.
Well, that'll do it for the first half. Up 12, Skill Center leading over the Wave. This is the U.S. Amateur State Basketball Championship, the 8th grade championship. We'll be right back. are back for second half action here at the Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus. I'm Mike Zanetti alongside Hunter Petty, our producer Jonathan Torres, and cameraman Caden Schmidt. And Robert Green is also here hitting threes. His fourth of the game.
And then he starts the second half the same way they ended the first.
This is the 8th grade championship between Skills Center Elite 2029 and a Wave. And Skills Center has been pouring it on with their aggressive defense, fast-paced approach. I mean, it has been incredible to watch.
Very impressive 8th grade team.
That shot's off the mark. Seriani to Coleman. And it's been hard to find some space to work for on offense. Skills Center has not let them breathe. Seriani to Brown. Back out to Coleman. Behind the college three, it's good. Jamarius Coleman getting the Wave back in it.
That was a big answer to start the second half. The Wave can't let this lead balloon too much bigger. There. Green with a little heat check there. Just short.
Green with the mystery and Wave take it the other way. Coleman tried again, opposite side, same result. Back-to-back side wings. He might as well try the corners now.
He's feeling it. Might as well.
His third three of the game, trying to match Robert Green on the other side for the Skills Center. That's a huge three as well, and another turnover. 9-point game. Coleman gives it to Brown. Seriani a three. Can't get it. That would have been huge. Aiden Stafford trying to help his team the other way. Finds Robert Green. That's Joshua Brady, and it goes out of bounds. Wave, ball.
Brady back in. His first action since early in the first half. Remember, he picked up 3 early ones.
We have to remember, this was a 15-point game, and Robert Green hit that three to start the second half. Now it's a 9-point game, so a three would cut it to 6, and that would be what you want to see here. Coleman trying to drive, not there. Brings it back out, trying to reset. Finds Brown off the screen. Like the off-ball screen on that there. Brown is now double-teamed. Remo on him. And they call a foul. It was a little aggressive.
And the Wave coach was yelling at his guys saying, get in the paint. They do, and they'll get 2 free throws.
First free throw is good. Avant Brown goes 2 for 2 from the line. (31-38), a 7-point game, and it has been a run for the Skills Center, but Joshua Brady tried to answer that. He could not.
Not sure about that call. Looked like Naremo knocked it out of bounds, but it'll stay Skills Center ball.
Robert Green a corner three. That's off the mark. Joshua Brady with the offensive rebound. Stafford with it. That's Robert Green. Naremo in the corner. In and out. Green right there for the rebound. Tries to save it. Wave steal it. And another whistle for a foul. The ground is shaking next to us, but it's actually a player rolling out his calf, Singleton. But I think it's good to note that It's been an 8-0 run ever since Green made that three to open the second half. So it's finding some life here if you're Wave. And that one will go out of bounds.
Good fight for Wave. There's 3 to start the half, and I don't think they've scored since.
They have not. 8-3 run in terms of total score here in the second half, but Wave trying to answer. Burnham. Another college three. Can't get it. Quickly moving the other way, Okiki. Little post hook, can't get it. Tried to tip it to himself. Instead, Green saves it. Back inside, it's tipped. Still SCE ball. Stafford a three, he can't connect. Brady grabs the offensive rebound. Wave can't grab a rebound, and that's an inside bucket from Okiki. So Gemma Okiki. Sirianni, they're going around the top of the key.
I'd like to see if Coleman can't get another shot up. He had those back-to-back threes.
There's a nice layup.
Time.
Taylor able to hit it. Christian Taylor. And it's back to a 7-point game. Just keep cutting it. Joshua Brady, a college three. Hey, why not? And it's going to be hard to continue to go on a run when you go up against an offense like that. Just so great in terms of their shooting. Wave have no margin for error at this point, and another turnover. Brady in transition, and that's where I would use a timeout if I was coach.
First to the floor, and a dime from the ground. Hits Brady in stride for the layup.
12-point game. That's back to what it was at halftime, and a three from Burnham, not going to go. Naremo the rebound. And Brady running the other way. Brady gives it to Robert Green, who finds a way inside and one.
They called an offensive foul.
Really?
Looked like he was using his body, but the ref called his a little chicken wing.
That's a good catch. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't see that. That's kind of crazy. I thought it was just a common foul. Instead, an offensive foul the other way. Another whistle. So a 12-point lead for Skills Center. They have been great this whole tournament.
Looking to finish the job.
That's the goal.
10 more minutes.
Try to get rid of it. The double team was too much for Singleton. Green, a transition three. Count it. Robert Green, his 5th three of the game. He can't be stopped.
He is shooting that thing with confidence.
Another three, Elliott just can't get it.
All the way around and out. And Green is calling for the ball again. He's hot, he wants another one.
Another foul. So Green continuing to lead the charge. 17 points for Robert Green. 5 of those 6 baskets that he has made have been three-pointers. Green playing defense on Littleton, who gets a nice little shot inside, unable to fall. Stafford outside, driving inside, can't make it. 48-33, 8:50 left. Wave have it. 15-point lead and a throw out of bounds. That'll be Skills Center ball.
Yeah, an unforced error there. Can't have those against this SCE squad.
Yeah, I was looking underneath, and that's gonna be and one. No. Yes. No. So they say it's on the floor. So no shot. But I did like the look. It was a good pass. Robert Green. Little too far. But that's a great shot from him. He's made 5 threes on the day. Skills Center. A long possession for them. And can't get the bucket inside, but an offensive rebound from Brady. And why not add to that lead?
That was a great pass by Harborough, driving baseline. One more three, and this clock will be running.
Yes, it will. Still trying to find some room, and now the double teams are coming. If you're, Skills Center. That was a nice shot, but Hagebrough just fell down on that defensive possession. Hopefully he's all right. Green in transition. Can't get the three, but Hagebrough right there to get the points. 19-point lead for Skills Center. Hagebrough again. Bucket. And that'll be a running clock and a timeout from the Wave.
Yep.
Talk about a team that is fired up right now if you're Skills Center.
And I still think that the difference in this game is the size. Even when Skills Center Elite misses shots, they always have the guy down there. Offensive rebounds and just a lot of second chance points in the second half.
Yeah, I heard Coach on the sideline when they were on offense trying to drive inside. They had a foul, and then they're at the free throw line. He's like, man, I'd love to have some 6'5" guys. But it's just hard to come by. Sometimes you have the team that they've had, and obviously Wave have been playing for a while. They've gotten here for a reason. But not only that, they've been such a great team. And we saw just a few games ago the other Wave team, the younger Wave team, they were just in transition with all of their shots. I mean, I had the opportunity to interview Volpe, and he went off 6 threes, but that's another similar team that just plays with a lot of passion, plays with a lot of aggression. Not the tallest team, but it'll beat you with its will, quickness, and defense, that's for sure.
Yep. Seen a lot of great defense today. Love to see the young kids playing defense.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants to play defense nowadays.
A lot of these tournament games, it comes down to who can play the best trap zone defense.
And when we resume, it'll be running clock for the rest of the game unless the Wave can get the lead down to 14. And if it's still a 20-point game with 2 minutes left, the game will be called.
Inbound for Wave. 54-33. Coleman. Brady thought he saw a carry there. He said, oh. But now no call as there's a missed shot. Skills Center the other way. See if they slow it down. Nope, Green's going to take a shot. Not going to make it, but Hagebrough right there for the rebound. Gets it.
Just what we were talking about, offensive rebounds. 2 more on that possession for Skills Center Elite.
Taylor, they drive inside. Dish to the corner. Elliott, little mid-range, no. Throw a little too far. He does save it. Brady, what a save, but pass was a little too far. And now you find Seriani in transition, and that'll cut the lead to 21.
Nobody getting back, and another layup.
Elliott, pump fake, gets a guy in the air, dribbling inside, finding another man, Taylor. Throws it across the court to Coleman. In the corner, a three. Unable to find it. Tipped around, and that'll be corralled by Casey Martin.
And these Skill Center Elite guards are taken off every time a shot goes up. They're sprinting down, looking for an open layup.
That was tipped out of bounds. So, a 23-point game for Wake. Skill Center has been dominant in this one. Good pass inside, Sirianni. A nice layup.
I don't know how he got that through. Just over the outstretched arms of Okiki.
And a whistle for a foul as Stafford go to the line to shoot two. We still have a running clock, 4:30 and running. First shot is good.
Stafford shoots his free throws like Clippers' Blake Griffin. Got that little hitch at the top.
Double teamed. Coleman throws it away. Stafford inside to the rim out. And another bucket for Skill Center. Just pouring it on.
Up 25, still with relentless ball pressure.
They are not letting up. In transition again, a lob to Naremo. Can't get it to fall. I thought he was going to dunk it for a little bit there, but couldn't get it. And another trap right by the corner once again. Burnham taking it for a wave. And, I mean, this looks like a different half-court pressure by we've seen. But it's worked in their favor once more. The biggest thing about, oh my goodness, what a block. The craziest thing about Skill Center is they don't look at the scoreboard. They don't care if they're up 30 or down 30. They will continue to play their style of basketball. Double team you, trap you, continue to run. And then at the end of the game, when they look up and say, okay, we dominated, then they feel like they played their best game.
That's the best mindset to have. You want to play like it's 0-0 all the time. Looks like this technical free throw will probably end this game.
Shot is good. Got 15 seconds until the 2 minutes. And for those of you who do not know, once the 2-minute warning hits, the buzzer will sound. If they are up by 20, the game is called. And that'll do it. Skill Center takes it 62-38. And I mean, we talked about it all game, but it was the dominance from start to finish, from defense to offense to defense.
Just a beautiful put-together game by Skill Center Elite, and they are the deserved 8th grade boys state champions.
So Skill Center is your champion. We'll have an interview with Robert Green with you in a little bit. Stay with us.
Mike Zanetti here with Robert Green post-game. You guys dominated. It was a great game. 6 threes for you. Just how pure of a shooter have you been?
I've been a great shooter. I mean, the team that we played was in a zone, so that makes it even easier for me to get shots off. And I saw I was feeling good, so I just kept taking them, and they were going in.
As a shooter, when you're in a zone, how can you be so effective? Just shot in, shot out, and just that mindset to stay consistent.
It allows my team to, so when they pass me the ball, when I shoot it, the other team got to come out and guard me, so it allows my team to make other plays by themselves because there's no help.
You guys got a lot of players. Aiden Stafford as well as Okiki in the paint. I feel like there's so many to go around. And you showed the dominance with the 20-point victory. You guys won, sealed the game with 2 minutes on the clock. How does it feel to win this championship game and win by that much?
It feels great. It just shows how great of a team we are and the ability that we have to compete with good teams.
What does this showcase moving forward, going forward and doing more of these tournaments, just with these group of guys? You guys are a special group.
Yeah, I mean, it shows that we can be a good team. Like we're able to compete and we're able to win championships.
Hey, congrats on the win. Congrats on the championship.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time, and good luck moving forward. Appreciate it. So Mike Zanetti, U.S. Amateur Basketball Tournament, here with Robert Green. Stay tuned for the next game, final game, coming up shortly.